Buchi më CHI. CHI.
Ne, podcast.
On you go. You actually try to accumulate the information and explain to people what we just saw, because I think probably the people who hear this would be like me, had never heard about it, never seen it before. So maybe a simple introduction.
Okay, right. Well, we just watched the movie Trainspotting. Okay, we watched the movie Trainspotting, and it's like based on heroin addicts in Scotland and the life that they have and the struggles that they're going through, which I think is like, it's like a struggle, like, and it's showing like how their lives are, and it's also I think the premise of the movie is actually to show you like how he's getting out of it. And in the ending of the movie, like, it's a spoiler. I think the point of the movie is like
spoiler alert.
No, but the point of the movie is to like show that you can get out of it, and also you are doing it for yourself, and you're not thinking about like the like bullies that you're gonna get afterwards, or like the consequences. Is like you're just doing it for yourself. And yeah, I don't know. You thought it was disturbing. But it's like a very famous Scottish movie. It's based in Edinburgh, and like everyone in Scotland knows it. Like everyone, like loads of people have Trainspotting posters on their wall because it's an iconic movie. And it wasn't made by like a massive famous company. It was made by like a TV channel in Scotland. And it's based in like the 1980s. I remember lying.
1980s? I think that's later than that, yeah, 1990s.
I think it was made in like 1997 or something, but it was based.
Well, it's like a simple overview or a review of it. But it wasn't a bad movie, but I think it lacked a lot on message, like what you should give people with that movie. I'm still in the opinion that it glorifies it in some very passive way. Of course, it's about that. Like, you get the message that the dude is literally trying to escape.
I don't think it glorifies it. I think it makes it look like a horrific experience that no one would want to go through.
Exactly, but when you wanted actually to watch this movie with me, the whole idea about it, like, oh, they're so fucking cool and the way they are. And
no, I didn't say not the way they are. It's just like the whole perception of like Trainspotting is cool. I'm not saying the people in it were cool. I never said the people in it were cool. Like, maybe they dressed cool for the 1990s, but I'm not saying they were cool.
Looked like a Barbie doll.
Okay, I don't know why he was wearing a cropped t-shirt in one of the scenes. That was weird, but yeah.
But the thing is, like, the concept was very good. Like, it was a good movie. Like, you saw, it made me like really fucking angry at one point, which is like for me, it was like the highlight of the movie was that moment, and it went exactly as I suspected to go.
Really, you thought the ending was gonna end like that?
No. I'm talking about the baby death.
Okay, you need to explain the baby death.
Okay, then spoiler alert. So, like in the middle of the movie, you would say, people just got off of.
Well, you should maybe explain, like, right at they start off, like, towards the start of the movie, they're all like doing heroin, and there's a baby like roaming around, and you worry about the baby. You see the baby and you're like, oh my god, like, that's so scary. And then halfway through the movie, everyone's high, and then this woman starts screaming, and then everything goes silent, and then the baby's dead. But they were kind of foreshadowing that at the start, like the baby walking around with all the needles and all the drugs, like that was gonna happen.
I mean, it is gonna happen, but still, like, babies are strong, you know, like in that case, like, a baby doesn't fucking die if you just don't give him one meal, you know. If he doesn't suck a titty for 4 hours, he's gonna die, but like, the baby was fucking molded, you know.
They would have been left for a long while.
Exactly, they were out for such a fucking long while. The baby was literally molded, like, had black stuff around his face and around his feet. He probably been like that for like 4 days.
To really show that the baby was dead, you know what I mean?
Exactly. So, but still, the whole portraying they were doing about it. Oh, it's better than this. It's better than that. It's better than sex. It's the ultimate hit. It's this. It's that. I get it. Why would it be like very interesting to watch? But like I think like if like young people watch this, and I am one person that watched like horrific shit when I was like 11. Like I'm not better than that. Absolutely not. But the way it was built, if you are a teenager and especially if you are struggling to fit in and like you want to be something else, it will literally give you like a way to escape, and you will literally say, oh fuck all of the fucking suffering, I just want to have the ultimate hit.
I don't think it, but it's not made for that. I think it's really made, and the people it really affects are the people that have gone through like abuse problems and like drug abuse problems and have been addicted, and they're affected by that, and they see that. Like that's the people, I think that's the people they were maybe targeting it for, and it went a lot bigger than it did. But there was no intention to glorify it, but it's the same with everything. Like all movies glorify everything. I'm just
sure, yeah, you're absolutely right about that. But the most horrific thing about it is like immediately after the baby died, and they just like was screaming. The lady was screaming, and they were crying. The first thing after 3 seconds. The first thing they wanted to do is take another hit and escape the fucking
because
pain.
her life was exactly, but that's the whole point. Like people are taking this to escape the pain. She's obviously had pain before, and then like that's where her mind goes, that like her baby's just died. She has nothing else. She literally has nothing else now, so what's she gonna do?
Oh, she had something before and she still did the same thing.
Yeah, but she was obviously in a position where she didn't have anything before, and I don't know, like a baby.
And so we clearly have like very different stances on this, because she was doing heroin when the baby was around, and when she lost the baby, you're saying, oh, she didn't have anything else, so she might as well do heroin, which doesn't make any fucking sense if you're doing it before. Because in a lot of culture, for example, if you lose the fucking kids, many parents just like hang themselves, they just kill themselves because they have nothing to live off, or like just become alcoholic or like take drugs, of course, because they lost everything. But these people were doing it before.
But they were probably doing it before the child was even born, and also the part of the movie is explaining how hard it is to come off it. Like it's virtually impossible. Like that's the whole.
It's not impossible.
Well, it's not impossible. They prove that in the movie, but it's really difficult, and it's also really difficult in a circle that you're in. Like they prove it by one of their friends had never taken it before, and he was like straight edge, and then one day he saw his friends doing it, and he'd broken up with his girlfriend, and he felt low, like he felt really low, and then he done it, and then he died.
Exactly. That was the saddest thing. The guy who like
never
just started it, started it. The guy dies first, like, and he wasn't even black.
What?
Hollywood reference, black people just die first all the fucking time.
Which is
sorry, black people,
up.
We love you.
Yeah, that's fucked up, but
that's a good joke every now and then, I don't know how I really feel about it. Clearly, I like the movie. Like I think that was very visible how much I liked the movie, because I was really depicting.
Because it's hard hitting.
It is hard hitting, but I think that I was talking to you before. It's like for us, maybe some other people that are not Albanian probably will hear this and will think like, oh, what the fuck is this guy talking about? This is like very normal stuff we do around here. But like, you see, I'm from Albania, and. While growing up, our dreams were always connected to some other place, escaping the poverty, escaping bad politics, escaping bad economy.
Coming to the UK.
Exactly like that. Like, let's chop it off and say, like, if you ask 10 kids in my age back then, like they would say, okay, 4 of them want to go to the UK. Let's say like 5 of them will want to go to the US, and the rest probably like Germany and stuff like that. The US is come on, that's a dream well sold.
I don't think the American dream has never appealed to me. Maybe it's because I am from the UK, but it never has. Because maybe it's because
I will come to that.
It's because we have what we have.
Exactly.
And that
because
seems,
you already take for granted everything
we have
you
what
have.
we have, and that seems worse in my eyes.
Exactly, but that's actually better in my eyes. But that's a different topic.
Okay.
We can catch it up later. And in our eyes, the UK or these Western countries, like, was the thing we actually wanted to be. You know, when we talked about this, we'll be like, "Oh my God, I will go there. I will have this decent work. They will literally pay me very good." Like people literally had dreams, and they just gave the dreams up to work like construction jobs, and they will still become very wealthy from a very normal job because they knew how to manage money, and they also appreciated it more. You know, they knew what to do with it and how to spend it and where to invest it and what to, like the overall stuff.
In the
And I
UK
get
or in Albania?
In the Albanians, they wanted to go into the UK,
Right.
Germany, or the US. They always had the dream. Okay, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I'm gonna do there. I'm gonna be paid like in a very decent way,
Okay.
and I'm gonna earn my fucking living. And after 5 years from cleaning, I don't know, toilets, I will go to like inside of a restaurant. And after that, I will get another job and like this. And when I'm 50, I will have a great house with like 4 children and be very fucking happy. You know, had to have a legacy, maybe build my own business. You know, that's cheers.
Cheers.
That was our dream. Maybe not for everybody with the kids and stuff like that, but I'm sure like for 99% of them will be like, yeah, I'm gonna be something there. Like I'm really gonna achieve something. And in no point in time was like, yeah, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna feel so free that I'm gonna take every drug that I wasn't able to take here, because it's not fucking difficult to take drugs in Vienna. Let's be real. We're the fucking fabric of Europe. So. And I'm not saying that people in the UK think like that, like, oh, we're just gonna take drugs. No.
No.
The disturbing thing for me is like how normal it is to go into places and take that. And that's why I felt the movie a lot, because also the things we talked about before, like the way those things are like intertwined with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like, I find it, maybe I'm wrong with it, but like I find like it's very difficult for people to have a good time unless they are under some effect. Maybe, I don't know, like hard alcohol, like completely fucking wasted, or heroin or cocaine or pills, or you name it, it doesn't fucking matter. The idea behind it, in my eyes, is like, well, I don't want to say they are not able to have fun, but I'm saying like I'm taking like a shorter way to go to that point.
Yeah.
And that feels for me like very underwhelming, because how can it taste as good if it's not difficult to achieve? So?
I don't know. But yeah, but people aren't taking alcohol. They're not taking drugs to like achieve something. It's like to feel better about themselves, and you know that. Like everyone drinks to feel better about themselves, but I feel like that's not the same with your culture. But if you're happy, you've just achieved something, you drink. If you're sad because something bad happened, you drink. If you don't have anything to do, you drink. Like it's just how it is, because it's a coping mechanism. Or I'm just saying it's a coping mechanism for anything, not just drugs. I'm more just talking about alcohol, but that's how like everybody is. That's how I am. Like when I came here and we would go and be like, oh, let's have a beer, and we just have one beer, I thought that was fucking strange. Like I would phone my friends.
Yeah, but that's not normal though. That's a different thing. Like probably you hung around with
that I would say that's very, very normal in Scotland, like definitely in my friend group, but just everyone. Like if you say you're gonna have one drink, it's not just one drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like when you came here and people were having only one beer, that's a bit weird.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like your way. Like also if you go to drink, you drink.
Yeah.
You know, a beer is literally at least 2 or 3 beers. Like if you wanna have a if you wanna have a quickie, put it this way, you have like 2 to 3 beers. You will go deep into the shit and you'll go for it. But do not forget, we have like around people here around us, like Arabs and stuff like that, who literally do not drink because of their religion and culture, and it's their fucking choice. It doesn't matter. Those people still manage to talk
To
for
have-
fucking hours, you know,
Yeah,
like
and
5
have a
hours in
fun
a row.
time.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
they look fucking happy all the time. You see them, they're happy, they
Yeah,
smile
they're in
at
the
you,
bar,
they
they're
win
in the
you.
beer cellar with us, and it's like no
Exactly,
different.
drinking
And we're
like
all
water.
and
you
we're
know?
all like drunk, and we're just sitting having the same conversation with them, and they're involved in the conversation.
Exactly, and
Which is-
that makes you a little bit sad
Yeah.
inside, you know, because
It's kind of a bit like I wouldn't be having that conversation with them if I wasn't drunk, but they're there and they're completely sober, and they'll just be like having the conversation anyway, which is strange to me.
And I'm not fucking advocating not drinking, just drink, enjoy your fucking
Yeah.
life. Drinks are good, it tastes good. It's not like every other garbage shit that doesn't have any taste or tastes like fucking chemicals. Drinks are good, it tastes like grape, it tastes like, I don't know, you fucking name it.
Great.
I mean, yeah, if you have a very good IKEA, it would taste like grape after the fucking hellish burn that goes through your stomach, but... To go back after the trajectory we just had, like, this what was in our eyes, you know, we just wanted to go there, not only to feel better, but to be better, like to achieve like real things. And in my eyes, in my personal opinion, is like everything that I take a shortcut, like a drug, or I don't know, if I abuse alcohol and stuff like that, would just be a shortcut that would actually just leave me on status quo, you know, just leave me in the same place I was, because I would literally feel better only for this amount of time, and then I will go back where I was, or even fucking worse than I was before, which is the case with like chemical drugs, of course, because you feel way fucking worse than you would have been if you didn't take it. Exactly. And that seems to me like, why would you do that to yourself? Because you are distracting yourself from your fucking goal. Right?
I mean, but you're distracting yourself, like, in general. Like, you're not thinking about, oh, I'm distracting myself from my goal and I'll do better in the morning. You just don't want to think about it, so that's how you go. And also, talking about, like, the drug thing, it's the way you've been brought up, it's where you are, it's the financial situation. Like, if you're in hardship and you're also in people around you that are doing these drugs, like, it's gonna happen. If you're in a shit situation and you're feeling real low about yourself and everyone around you is doing these drugs, like in this movie when he broke up with his girlfriend and all his friends are doing heroin, you're like, oh well, this is how they feel better, so I'm gonna do it. And that's the same like in like everywhere, in every friend group, every circle. It doesn't matter if it's like alcohol or drugs, but if you feel low about yourself, if you feel bad about yourself, and everyone else is doing this substance or anything to make them feel better for one night, and then the morning they feel shit. No one's thinking about the morning they're feeling shit. They're thinking about, oh, they'll feel so much better.
I have a question to any... this is a bit generalizing, but I have a question to like a descending Arab or Arab people in general that may be listening to this, or like any other culture that doesn't take alcohol in the system or any other drug. What the fuck do you guys do when you get sad though?
Yeah,
like,
no, that's a genuine question. Like that, because that's how I deal with it. That's how you'll deal with it. Like what do they do to make them feel?
Well, that's a different thing for me. Usually, when I get sad, I don't want to drink because I want to keep focus. You know, I want to focus on the problem and think a lot.
But that's because you're very strong-minded, though. A lot of people.
Yeah, but that's relative, though. That's relative. How strong-minded I am.
Look, if you're strong, you don't need to see yourself as strong-minded. But if you're strong-minded enough to go, wow, I feel like shit, I'm not going to drink, so I feel the pain. Like, that's strong-minded in my eyes, because that's not how I would deal with it.
The idea behind it, why I would think like that, is like, because if I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna get distracted, and it's gonna be a very fucking long way until I solve this problem. But if I'm like sober all the fucking time, I would literally have the most miserable time of my life, but the journey to the solution will be way shorter.
But nobody,
I may be wrong about that.
No, you're right, but nobody is thinking like that before they drink. Like,
the question for the non-alcoholic people stands, like, please, if you listen to this, comment like how the fuck do you deal with shit in your culture. And to go back to this, like, when did it go wrong? Because if you remember the old movies we saw when we were kids, you would actually see these people talk like, focus every day, forget about this, forget about that, keep your focus, keep your mind on your goal, keep your mind on the... Every one of them? I don't think so. Yeah.
I've not seen a lot of movies, so.
Yeah, but at one point we had the example of like very strong people like going through hardship and then achieving something, and we literally aim to be that. We would aim like if that's how I was brought up, because of the movies, because of stuff I read. I barely read anything anyways, but still the stuff I like consumed, let's say, in information. And now it's kind of like, yeah, it's okay, don't worry about it, escape from it, just like, yeah, have a beer, like chillax, you know. But that's gotta be good, you know. Like, I mean, take a horrible example. If a parent dies, or like if a relative of yours dies, that's a situation when you literally cannot do anything. So you probably need a fucking drink, you know, and chill. But like for usual problems, like if you break up, or if you, I don't know, if you lose your job and stuff like that, I don't really see a point like escaping from that, because that's gonna make you even more miserable.
I've never had that thought process in my life. Like I feel like everyone, like, it might even be like, that was a hard exam, you don't even know if you passed or failed, but you'll still go drink your sorrows away. Like, that's dramatic, like drinking your sorrows away, but that's just
no, that's a thing,
like how it is.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's actually.
But the thing is, no one sees it as a negative thing. Like, you've all done an exam, you're like, that was stressful. You'll all go out for a drink and you'll see it as a positive thing, and you'll be like celebrating. Like, no one's, if you're like drinking and you get like really drunk, no one sees it as a negative thing. Like, we're drowning our sorrows. They see it as a positive thing.
Exactly. You know, but why that is? Because of the fucking movies. You know, in every movie you go, oh. Choose your poison. What do you want to drown your sorrows, to drink your problems away?
But it doesn't feel like I'm drowning my sorrows when I'm drinking. I've never felt like that. It might be what I'm doing, but I've never felt like I'm drowning my sorrows when I'm drinking.
Yeah, but you just keep doing it, and it keeps getting better while you're doing it. So that's
because then you feel great in the end.
Exactly.
You're like, woo!
And the morning after, it's like,
I feel fine.
Oh, yeah. Then if you feel fine, that probably wasn't a problem to begin with. So maybe you just made it up. I mean, which is fine, you know, women and such. Oh my god, he's sexist. Up. No.
That's not funny.
But the thing is, like, okay, let's go a bit deeper, maybe offend some people.
Oh.
You see, when something bad would happen to us, we would talk about it in a very calm way, without any drinks, without escaping any shit. We would literally not comfort each other, because comfort is seen as, it's a bit harsh to say it like this, but it seems like a bit weak, you know? It's a weakness, because
I don't think it's a weakness.
No, I will give you examples. For example, the same example as before. Somebody dies. Of course, you will comfort the person, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because that's the fucking right thing to do. But like, for example, if you came to me one day and you lost your job and you feel like really sad because you really loved your job, I wouldn't be like, oh, it's okay, it's gonna be alright. I wouldn't be like that. No, I would. No.
You'd say that first?
No.
Okay.
I would be like, alright, let's smoke a cigarette and let's search for new jobs. Because there's no fucking time to lose in my head, you know? Like, yeah, it's already fucking gone, mate.
Give yourself 10 minutes to grieve.
Why?
Like, what do you mean, why?
To grieve for a fucking job?
Yeah, you'd be sad. You give yourself 10 minutes to be like, shit, that's sad, and then move on. Like, that's weird if you're not gonna comfort someone who's upset about something, that they've lost their job. You would talk about it, you'd be like, oh, like, that's so sad. And then maybe, like, the next day you'd be like, oh, so what are we doing? Are we finding a new one?
Yeah, but that's not how I would go with it. Because I do not feel that is the right mind of it. Like, if it wasn't in the job case, for example, I will be like, you lost your job. Well, what if this is the best thing that ever happened to you?
Yeah, you would say that too. You'd be like, this is such a great opportunity for you. You can now do this, which you wanted to do your whole life. But first of all, you would be like, oh, like, oh shit, like I'm sorry, but things will get better. You would
Yeah,
say
but
that
if you
first.
say that
You
to-
would
no,
say that.
No, I wouldn't say that. Because if you say that to me, for example, I feel like, oh, that means like really that was a very good job for me. But if you go like, yeah, just go find another one. There are literally like 1,000 places I need you. Like we do this now, right now, this fucking second with searching for it.
Yeah.
I would feel like,
It would be motivating.
Jesus,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
this fucking person has a fucking point, so I probably don't need this fucking job that cannot appreciate me because there are a shitload of other jobs. So
But if the person's sad, you'd be like, oh, like I feel sorry for you.
no. If it was like a friend of mine, I would just slap him. Hey, get your fucking shit together, you fucking cunt.
Okay, maybe I wouldn't say I'm sorry for you, but I'd be like, oh, like that's so sad. And then what are we doing next? You wouldn't just go, right. Well, maybe you would.
You see,
Yeah,
because
well-
the way I would go about it is like just slap the fucking guy, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just gobble it out, like push it down your fucking stomach, just fucking make it
Don't
disappear.
think about it.
Stay
and then-
straight, you know, act like nothing fucking happened and just go for it. Grab the next thing. It's not fucking time to lose, you know. You'll probably die tomorrow. A car maybe fucking smashes you on the ground. And if it's a fucking afterlife, you feel miserable, like, oh my god, I just spent my last fucking day thinking how sad I was about this fucking job, you know? That's sad.
Yeah, but the person's gonna be sad. You can't change that.
Yes, you can change that. Yeah, you fucking
you can't.
can
You
change
can.
that, yeah.
But when you first go meet them, they're gonna be sad.
Yeah, and you make them unsad.
True. But I would still be comforting first. But that's just me, because I'm a people pleaser.
Yeah, I think, this probably has a lot to do with gender, but also culture.
I don't think it
Because,
has anything to do with gender. I know.
It has. You know my
Yeah.
theory that women are very capable at being humans while we are very fucking animals, you know?
Okay. Well, maybe, but I think in general, like a lot of people I know, especially in Scotland, like everyone's a people pleaser. So I think it's more of a cultural
Yeah, but that's not a
thing.
good thing though. I was talking to you about that before though. There is these two different things that people do. You do stuff that people want you to do, which makes you a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And
Which I don't have any problem with doing.
For me, that is the major problem. And that is this other thing that I like to do. You do stuff for people that you should do. And maybe they don't want you to do it, but you should do it because if they go through it, if they surpass this threshold, they will see it, you know, and they will understand it. And after that,
Thank you in the end.
exactly, but it doesn't even fucking happen. Nobody thinks, oh, thanks a lot. They just show it. Like you can see it in their eyes when they get happy, like after this month, when they go to the new job and they actually fucking like it. And you was the reason with that?
And you're like, told you so.
No, you don't even have to say that because you'll be a fucking cunt if you say that. You don't
Told
do
you
that.
so is literally the
Exactly,
worst
yeah.
phrase ever.
No, but like you don't say, if you do stuff for people, you never mention it. If you have decent friends, they will know about it and they will repay it in every way they can. You know, you don't mention it like ever because if you mention it, then it's like trading. That means you are expecting something from them. I told you, I feel like I'm repeating myself. You do stuff for other people without expecting anything, and when it comes, you accept other things gracefully, you know? And that's the real thing. Otherwise, if you say, I told you so, it's like trading, you know? Oh, I told you so, you fucking cunt, so next time when I'm next on the fucking line, you better do the same thing. Which, in the core of it, is also the same thing. I would expect also my people to do the same thing, but I will never fucking mention it like actively because I just expect it. That is granted. If you are in a circle of a relationship, maybe a friendship, maybe be like a romantic relationship or family or cousin, or you fucking name it. You know, there is a balance, and you actually know you have good people around you if you feel the same way about each other, and when the time comes, we do actually the same thing about each other. Because what also disturbs me, like, there is a lot of people who want to have fun with you, but it's like so few people that want to share like sorrows and like real problems with you. People who literally leave their fucking work and come to you when you need something. There is not a lot of these people, but there are a lot of people at the fucking party, or as the gaff, as you say, you know? A gaff is fucking full, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you're fucking miserable and hating yourself, one
No.
or maximum two,
Well, you mean me personally?
No. How many people are around you when you have like major problems?
I have a good solid like 7, which is a good thing. I do, but I could be in a gaff full of people. Half the people I'd be like, oh yeah, like I know them, they're my friends. But like I have solid people that if I was sad, I was.
All right. The idea behind it is like there were way more fucking people ready to have fun with you than there are people.
That's the same with you.
Yeah, but I feel like with me it's like if I am at that point when I will literally need something from anyone, those people are gonna fucking counter the fucking world until they solve this problem.
I have people like that.
Yeah, yes, but is it a common thing though up there?
Well, I don't know. I feel like my friendships are very strong, and I feel like, but if you are in a gaff full of people and you're all like, oh yeah, we're all friends, but then if something suddenly happened at that gaff, like or a party where I was like struggling, like is everyone going to be there? I don't know, but the people I surround myself with, I know they would. Like on a daily basis, when I'm not drunk, when I'm like sober and I was completely sober and I have something which is a problem, and I'll go speak to them about it.
Well, that's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
You know, that's a blessing. It's not as a blessing, and maybe something. It's kind of a blessing, but mostly something you choose. Actually, you open your eyes and you actually analyze the people and like you see through them. Like, is this right for me? Is this not right for me?
Because you can choose your friends.
Exactly, that's like a family you can choose.
Yeah.
You don't have to choose your fucking family, do you?
Exactly.
And there are a lot of people which I know. For example, even if when I used to live back home, there was a lot of people who had like very shitty families, and that's a normal thing. There are a lot of people who do that, you know.
Yeah, normal thing. But I feel like especially if you have something like that, like the fact that you can pick your friends and they feel like your family is a good thing. And you feel like with your friends, you're sometimes closer to your friends than you are your family. So you literally need to trust them with everything. Because if you have a problem, you're not going to your friend. You're not going to your family, sorry. You're going to your friends. So if they're not going to help you fully, then what's the fucking point in them being your best friend?
Exactly. But also, I don't like quite the way you told it. Because like the real family in my eyes is like when you have major problems, of course you'll do it with them. 99% of the things I have, I solve it with my friends. There is this 1% which is unsolvable. And with the people who would not only conquer the world, as I said before, but literally give their fucking life for you, would be in the best case scenario your family, right? Like just in the fairy tales, you know?
In the
like
fairy tales,
exactly.
because there's a lot.
Or in my family, I'm fucking blessed with that. And that's another thing I don't want to be a dickhead and talk too much about.
Oh, my family's so great.
Yeah, but it's not like that. There are a lot of people. I really believe there are other people who have like even better family than I do.
Yeah, probably.
You know? Yeah, of course. It's universe.
Although
everything you can think about is real.
The whole thing with family, and you see someone, you think, wow, they have a perfect family. They 100% don't. Like no one has a perfect family.
Of course.
Because you can see your family and be like, oh wow, they're so
perfection
perfect.
isn't real. It's like a human thing. Like we want to be perfect, but like perfect has no end. It's like infinite.
We strive for perfection, but it's not actually gonna happen.
Exactly. That's what keeps us alive. Otherwise, we'll be like fucking cattle. You know. Anyway, where was it? I almost lost my wire over there.
Your wire.
Yeah, my point.
The
point
of drinking,
the problem thing, like I had this major problem that I told you about, like with my residential permit and stuff like that. There was the thing, like my friends tried but they couldn't do anything, you know, and there was the capacity they had, and I literally am very thankful to them. But in the end, it was my fucking brother that literally spoke with someone that is not good to speak to, just to get the thing done, you know. And those people would go as far as that, you know. And actually, people do have friends like that, you know. Also, friends like you will have a brother or a sister or a mother or a father. It depends. It's just really fucking random, this thing, you know. You will never know which is the person who would have like the best connection to you. You will never know it. You can assume it, like for a long time, but you will never know it until some real shit happens. Does that make sense?
Yes. But it should be your family, but it might not be your family and you'd never know.
Yes, that was the case I was telling you. There are a lot of people who do not have that kind of, I don't know, like family performance. Is that a word? Is that a thing?
No.
Yeah.
Family performance.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
level.
English is my only my fourth language. So.
Oh, very good. English is my first and only.
Oh, you don't speak Gaelic? How fucking
Shut
dare
up.
you? Sorry, Alba. No. But building a relationship, though, if you do that, like, you're gonna have those people forever. For example, like, imagine also, take the most absurd thing, like if you have a good relationship, a romantic relationship, and you break up for a random reason, not a bad reason. You break out in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
You would think you would still be in contact with those people. You break up in a good way, no hard feelings. That's like not even one in a million. That's one in like billions. But it happens every now and then.
It does happen.
Exactly. And those people would care about you even after you go away, even after 5 years, even after 10 years.
Yeah,
Maybe just randomly call you one time and you will not recognize the number. Oh, how are you doing? How is everything?
And that would be nice.
Exactly. And those kind of people, in my opinion, or those kind of relationship are the relationship that everybody should strive for. Does that make sense?
Yes. I feel like it's not even striving, everybody wants that. Whether you get it, that's another thing, but I feel like everyone's longing for that kind of relationship. Where if something happens, but you could still not be attached to them as such, but they still care about you. I feel like that's what everybody wants. True,
that is true. But my problem with it, and people, you already recognize by now that I'm a fucking dickhead. I'm very straightforward. But my problem with it, like, people don't do anything about it. Like everybody wants that, but nobody works towards it.
It's not that hard.
Well, it is hard. Come on. It's very
it depends on the way
we are both in the same situation. Like, it's very hard to say no to people, You must do it. You have to learn how to say no to people. And like how not to do stuff for other people.
Okay, but learning how to say no to people is a whole other topic.
No, it's not a whole other topic at all. In this situation, it's like you will get stuck with people you actually don't like as much just because you cannot say no hanging around with them and stuff like that. So you will be in their circle forever, I don't think that's very far-fetched. There are a lot of people who live like that. There are a lot of people who are married to persons like that.
Yeah, they're just compromising them.
Exactly, compromising.
Well, that's their fault.
Well, you sound a lot like me. You're saying that's their fault.
I'm just saying if you're compromising and you're not...
Weak sperm.
I'm just saying if you're compromising and you're not happy, then that's your own fault. No?
When do people compromise? Let's talk about this. It's very philosophical. We don't know the answer. When would you compromise?
Oh, when would I compromise?
Yeah.
Okay, something I wouldn't compromise with is a job. That's something I wouldn't compromise with. If I wasn't happy, then I would do better, move on, and change. That's something I wouldn't compromise with. I wouldn't compromise with my friends either. Like, if I genuinely thought someone wasn't, like, didn't care about me, then I wouldn't. You know what? I wouldn't. I don't know. What would you I don't know what I would compromise with. I'd compromise with my lifestyle. Like, I want to be extremely successful, but if I was happy, then I'm compromising. I'll be happy.
What is being happy? Define being happy.
Okay, we know you can't actually be fully happy, but having happy times. Okay, I've said that before. But I'm saying, like, if I was, like comfortable enough and, like, kind of happy with my job, but, like, something kind of sucked, but everything else in my life was good, then I would be like, yeah, well, I'll just stay here.
Yeah, you cannot have all.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's a good mindset. I can go along with that.
Well, what would you compromise?
Nothing.
Yeah, of course. Well, because you shouldn't.
Look, the idea behind it is like I want to go. I'm like grown up, like a little, but like when I grow up, I want to have the same mindset I have right now, like to not compromise about anything at all.
That's not gonna stay though.
Exactly, and that's what I fear the most because I want that to stay with me. Because thinking like this, the only thing that I would miss would be a family, for example. The only thing I would compromise. There is nothing I would ever compromise except that. I wouldn't compromise, for example, let's take an assumption, like if I wasn't able to have children, that I will never compromise in a relationship. But if I am able to have children, and like, I don't know, I'm like 45 or like 50, you know, and all
50?
I don't know, let's say 40.
That's so old.
Okay, let's say 40. 40, I meant 40. If I'm like 40 and still didn't have a family, I would probably compromise with that, you know? Just because I want to have something to leave all of the shit I'm doing behind, you know? You cannot take it in your fucking grave, can you?
You want to give it to someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to... But that also, in my eyes, that is also the biggest achievement, though.
Having children.
Having children? Having children is like you just come inside and you have children.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, like raising beautiful children, but in the soul, not like beautiful. Because they are going to be beautiful. They will be my children. But I mean, beautiful in a spiritual way, in an intellectual way, and like going to be very capable of things, you know?
I think the main thing I would care about my children being is like a nice, genuine person. Like if my kid was a brat, I'd feel so disappointed.
But you take two very opposite things. You say, oh, either he's gonna be very nice or he's gonna be a brat or she. But it could be like, what if your kid is a fucking genius, for example, and he has like only 2 friends he's like very nice to, and like has like 100 other people which he fucking bullies every day? That's a fucking perfect child. In my eyes.
But if he's a brat towards me or a brat towards other people, then no.
No, you just fucking slap him. You know? If he's a brat towards you or his mum.
No, but like if my kid's a brat, I would feel so unaccomplished. But
if you never were a brat and you are very secure with yourselves, I think, you know, like if you have a very healthy relationship, your kids will never be a brat. Because kids actually learn from all the stuff they see, not what you tell them. So if your husband treats you well and you treat him well, they will never be a brat. They have no reason to. Because they already know it can work the other way.
True. But kids can also be raised in that environment and not be like that.
Yeah, but that's when you undermine the children, when you don't give them the attention they need, and when you don't actually show them, and you don't actually show them the hierarchy, you don't actually establish yourself as their mom. You establish yourself firstly as their friend, which is fucking wrong to do, because you should be friends with your kids, because
you need to discipline them first.
Exactly, you need to show them I'm the fucking alpha wolf here, and then you are my fucking cub. Yeah, I swear to God, I'm the alpha here. You are my cubs, and as long as you're sucking my titties in a very figurative way, you are going to do whatever the fuck I tell you to do. And if you go out and build your fucking life, you can do whatever you want. But if you go like that, I would think they're gonna be like 25, 28, and they're gonna come to you like, thank you.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry for giving you a lot of shit when I was a teenager. Like,
but
Mom,
everyone...
it's not just a phase, Mom. You know, all of that jazz.
I think we're all going to be like that. I feel like I'm going to be like that when I'm older and be like, Mom, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but you literally know a lot of people who are not going to be.
Do I?
You know a lot. I would assume so. Because I know a lot of people who are going to be like, oh, I'm never going to say anything bad to my children. They're going to be loved no matter what they do.
Oh, I thought you meant people that will never go up and be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Mom, thank you for everything. Because I feel like everyone's going to hit a point in life where they become successful. Or it will happen when you have your own kids and you realise how hard it is and how hard it feels when you're like cleaning every day and making them food every day and they're not appreciative of it at all. And then you'll go to your mum and be like, oh my god, mum, thank you for everything. Like, I'm so sorry I treated you like shit. Like, that's going to happen at one point.
But that's the point of life, the circle of life. It doesn't,
But don't you sit and think that you're annoyed that you didn't do that when you were a child?
I wouldn't, look, I was a horrible child, you know. I was very problematic in a lot of ways. The only thing I would think about is like how didn't I grow up earlier, but I feel like even for the age I am, I'm like really fucking old on the soul compared to a lot of other people. But I wouldn't get anything back because I didn't do it on intention, you know. I never made her cry because I wanted her to cry, you know. It just fucking happened. That was my capacity in that time.
It happened because we were teenagers and we were angry, but even now, like being like 20, I'm like, why did I say that to her? And I feel bad. But I don't know.
It happens, you are humans, you have emotion, of course you go out of the fucking frame, you know, all of the fucking time. And what's the fucking point if you don't do that? The adult thing to do about it is like to own your fucking mistake. After that, if you know how to say, oh, okay, I'm fucked up. Sorry. Like, I really mean it. Like.
Yeah, but it's annoying because we can't say it at the time. That's what I feel bad about.
Yeah, but what's the point of being human if you... Then mean you're a fucking robot. If you say it directly, oh, I'm fucking sorry.
Oh, you say you're sorry,
well,
but you don't mean it.
Did? Yeah, exactly.
You don't mean it, you're just like, yeah, I'm sorry.
Whatever, just leave me the fuck alone. Jeez, this is what you want to hear, I will say. Just get out of my room,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that isn't the fucking point. The point is like doing a mistake, falling, feeling the fucking burn, and then like literally own it and like say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better, and this is not only my words, but I actually am gonna do something about it. And that's how I would like my kids to be.
Yeah, but we didn't do that when we were younger. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're thinking those thoughts now, and it's too late now.
Is it?
Well, it's too late to make her feel better about something that happened 5 years ago.
No, you're never gonna make her feel better, but it's not too late because it's just in the moment you realize what you did wrong. That means it's not about you anymore. It's about your kids. You know, in the moment when you are so ripe in the head that you literally understand these fundamental problems and these fundamental clingy things in the family, your fucking part is over. You know, your mom was over a long time ago. You know, he literally grazed on the field for a long time, and it's just like time to like enjoy the golden years. But
as soon as you have kids, your life is over.
I think that it just started though. Because you get like
a different life, but the life that you had before is done.
Yeah, but what's the point in the fucking life if you don't have kids?
You don't need to have kids to have a fulfilled life.
I think like you do though.
I don't know. Some people are very
okay, people,
happy.
we're sorry if you hear noises on the background from now on, but we're literally like boiling in here, so we would just open the fucking windows. No, I'm literally sweating and I can barely sweat. Can you open the other one also?
I'm not tall enough.
You're not tall enough?
I can use the chair.
Oh, fuck, what is the whole equality thing about then if you can open the fucking window? Jesus Christ. That's feminism for you.
Should I shut the flame?
No, what's the fucking point if you're saying we need the fucking air? Jesus, we're dying in here.
It's so fucking warm.
The things we have to go through just to make you people feel nice, to enliven you with our words.
I'm really sure that they don't care. But
I think you just like listen the first 3 minutes like, what the fuck are these people talking about? Come on guys, let's go into the techno club.
Oh, I can hear techno outside. They're playing music outside.
Yeah, there are always a couple of people who drive by with the cars and like a really fucking loud music. And I understand they probably don't love their job, so they just need to escape from it.
No, but also if you had a car, I'd do the same. if you could drive, you would also do the same probably.
Oh,
but you can't drive.
I have another idea, which will be a bit controversial. What if? Shut the fuck up. You can call me out on my driving skills. I'm an awesome driver whenever I dream. Oh, run out of cigarettes. Jesus Christ. Well, maybe go get some. I'm gonna be open when we finish this.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it short. We're not gonna go for a long while. I like how we're talking about these things like as if we are fucking better, you know? Listen to us, you fucking scum. Listen how good we are compared to you. Like you are not even a bit like us. That's so fucking lame.
We're so superior.
Oh, don't say that. No, don't say that.
It's a joke. It's a joke, guys. Nazi. It's a joke.
Yeah. That's how it all started. I think Hitler was like, yeah, fuck the Jews one time. And the guy's like, yeah, you're right. Like, no, guys, I'm joking. No, you're right.
No,
you're right. You're right.
Some
you're
crazy
right.
person in the back, like,
I can be famous with this. Jesus Christ. And like a lot of fucking soap and fake hair came out of it. Well, I mean, it's not entirely fake if it was like on a human form, is it?
And it's probably not the best soap in the world, but...
Well, if you saw Fight Club, it says the best soap is made by human fat.
It did. Yeah, but it was...
So the Germans had a very clean face.
Yeah, but it was Jew soap. I'm joking. It's
the best soap in the fucking world.
I'm joking.
Come on, they are a very successful people, you know? If I would have human soap, I would choose that soap. It's gonna be the best soap, come on.
Fucking psychopath.
Yeah, anyway. I'm such a horrible person. I think I'm gonna get cancelled after this.
I think you're probably already cancelled.
Yeah, I was cancelled since I started, so... Best thing that could happen to me, I get uncancelled.
I can't understand the Albanian one, so God knows what you're saying on there.
No, look, you are not that important. We are not talking about this shit at all in the Albanian stuff. We got so much shit going on over there, like... The place is literally like a fucking construction site for at least like 70 years. So we got so much work to do that literally are so insignificant in that discussion. Don't flatter yourself, come on. We also have lives.
You were talking about me specifically. I was just saying
not even about these things.
Yeah.
We didn't even know what a Jew was until we got a very good soap. No.
No.
Oh, that was a joke for a dark comedy. Anyway.
Which you'll see next Saturday night.
There is an I don't know, he's an Eastern European guy. He got also a very good joke about Albanians. He shits on us. Not Dragos.
Oh, okay.
Dragos is also a little bit, but he has the usual ones, you know, the wannabe Albanian. You know, the successful,
but he's funny.
With like a lot of cars and a lot of bitches inside you, you know, and like all of that jazz. But that's very basic. Everyone who jokes about Albanian does that. There is actually people who actually like trash us, and I fucking love it. It's like the best thing. That's the best amount of respect you will get, like if somebody goes dark on you. Let's talk about this for a quick while as the last topic.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
I want to literally listen opinions to people, like please comment if you feel the same way. And if I'm fucking wrong, just cancel me. Jesus. Do it already. What are you waiting for? Do you think that going dark on somebody is bad or is it a good thing? Because where I come from, that's the point when you're friends. When you literally go so fucking dark, then it's no turning back from it.
Well, the thing is, I think we think the same way as you. We think like going dark on someone is like, oh yeah, it means like we're friends, and I would only say like a dark joke to someone who I'm best friends with. But my dark jokes and your dark jokes are like on different levels. Like a dark joke to me is not dark to you. So it's just relative.
Yeah,
because that's what
dark is like a dirty white for me. You know, it's like barely gray.
Yeah, like a grayish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I'm saying like a horrible dark joke, and we'll all laugh and be like, "Ha! Can't believe you just said that. That's funny." But your dark jokes are, whoo! Like they're so much worse than I would ever say.
But that's the thing, though, because I think like you should be able to joke about everything, because I believe in equality, like in the real meaning of it. Like, if you treat different people differently, that means that, in my eyes, of course, this is only my opinion. To me, it feels, for example, let's take the Albanian thing. You know, in the topics we discussed, so many people dislike us for obvious reasons and not so obvious reasons also. If we were like very sensitive, or we had like a bad journey, for example, like let's say black people in America or Jews in Germany, stuff like that. That thing happened in Kosovo from the Serbians, but it's not that big. You know, numbers actually matter in this debate. But that, I don't want to get into that. If we were that kind of group of people, for example, and somebody wouldn't joke about it, I would feel left out. Like, no, I really would.
Yeah.
Because I would feel like, come on, man, do you think I'm not able to take a fucking joke? Like, do you think I'm a snowflake? Come on. Like, if you're gonna go dark on every other person, you might as well go dark on me. Like, I feel like that is a pure discrimination to me. You are literally offending my intellectual abilities to take a joke. Because if I know somebody is joking, I'll feel there's no point for me like being, oh, did you really say that we are all drug dealers? I'm a fucking engineer. Why would I take that seriously? Exactly.
Okay. First of all, I don't like the phrase snowflake.
That's not funny.
It's not. It's like, it's just undermining the people that have opinions on other things. Like, snowflake is not like a nice term. Like, you sound like an old woman when you're saying it. I don't like you saying it.
Like an old woman?
Yeah, you sound like an old gram, like, oh, he's a snowflake. Like, it's not a good term. Like, it's just describing people that have their own opinions on things. And we can have opinions on things, and maybe you think we're soft when we're saying it, but don't describe someone as a snowflake. That's
a different thing you're saying right now. I don't say snowflake in a thing like where if you're just having a heated argument or a very serious argument, and I will call you a snowflake. I will never do that. But
I know, but just the term,
people,
yeah, but you don't need to refer to anyone as a snowflake. Like, a snowflake is, like, it's a shitty term. Like, don't describe someone like that. I'm just saying, like, if...
What do you mean? A snowflake is a very beautiful thing. Have you ever seen a snowflake? It's fucking
amazing.
But
you're not saying it like, wow, what beautiful. You know the way you're saying it.
Exactly.
Anyway. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't like it. It's not... but
also you are entitled to your opinion, and we can disagree like adults.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, I don't think it's a respectful...
keep disliking that.
Yeah, I just don't think it's a respectful
I use it only for jokes though, when you know it, for example. Because if you go to a comedy club, or if you have like drinks with friends, and you know you are in the joking mood right now, and if somebody makes a joke that is a bit far, actually, no joke is too far if it is a joke. If it's meant like a joke, there is no joke that goes too far.
It depends on the people you're with. It depends on the people you're with.
But I'm not gonna fucking go dark if you bring me like some lad from Glasgow. Of course, I'm gonna fucking scare him. He's going to cry immediately. But okay, that was a bad example. Maybe I don't know.
What the fuck?
From Dublin. I don't know. The idea behind it is like, if you know the person is making a joke, it's a joke. It's not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Yeah, you know? I think that, but you can only say these jokes in front of people that you know that they're gonna take it as a joke.
Exactly. Well, that's why I'm telling to you. I'm like almost like 10,000 people.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, but I'm in the same.
These people that are gonna listen to this are gonna be very well educated people, and they will listen to all of these things, and they will know what am I talking about.
But from the point you were saying before, like, do we go dark? Like, I think we do, but I'm never gonna make a joke if I'm around someone that I somewhat tiny maybe think they're not gonna find it funny, and they're not gonna be like, oh, I know Lucy, like, she's joking.
Oh, that's
what I mean?
That's where we differ.
Yeah, like, because I'm only making a joke in front of someone that I'm really comfortable with, and they'll laugh at Lucy, like, Lucy's funny, like, they know me. I'm never gonna do it in front
They
of
know
someone.
me here. What do you know?
They know me, but I'm never gonna do it in front of someone that I'm not extremely comfortable with because I don't know how they're gonna take it. And I like that.
Well, that's true. That's true. But the only point when we differ is like that is the qualification in the south, and it's the same thing in Albania, Bulgaria, Greece, southern Italy. That's the same culture. You
get the respect by
the dark
doing it.
joke is fishing. You know, you fish for friends. You know.
I've learned that, but that's not how we are.
And I totally respect that.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong about it. The idea behind our thing is like, if you really like someone, if you really like someone, and you have this urge for them to be your friend, you will just fish with a dark joke. You know, you just throw the thing, like go as dark as you can, and if they fucking bite,
Then you know this good
you will
friend.
have such a perfect bond after that.
Like the guy you were telling me, the guy with I think he was Albanian, he had a stutter, and he's really smart with the glasses and the long hair. And he wasn't Albanian, but he was explaining how he had an Albanian friend and they were friends, and then they were like somewhat friends, and then one day he made like a joke.
Oh,
the
guy is not my friend, Lucy. The guy is Slavoj Žižek.
I'm not saying he's your friend. I'm
okay.
not saying he's your friend. I'm saying. Okay.
Well, people
Like,
in the UK
say-
are very leftist, so they probably know Slavoj Žižek because Slavoj Žižek is a very lefty guy.
Yeah, he's a great
He's
guy.
the only lefty that I actually like. So Slavoj Žižek has this thing that he told, like people can Google it. Just Google Slavoj Žižek dark jokes or Albanian joke. Slavoj Žižek is a Slovenian guy, and back then it was Yugoslavia. All the countries were together with the part of Albania also, which nowadays is Kosovo. Thank fucking God. And don't fucking laugh about that. It's not my fault you're not free from England.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's
See?
no need to be so
Yeah,
red.
exactly.
What the fuck?
And he has this joke that he tells, like, he had this Albanian soldier. They were both serving in the army. They both intellectuals, because that was fucking Yugoslavia. Even if you are an intellectual, you still go to fucking army. They both like very well built and stuff like that, and they were getting so good along, like with each other. They liked each other a lot, but there was something missing. And of course, the Albanian guy one morning goes to him like randomly and tells him like, "I will fuck your mother."
Yeah.
And after like 5 seconds of silence, Slavoj Žižek goes, "Right after I finish with your sister." You know? And that's exactly where those guys bonded, you know?
Yeah.
And that's not even dark enough, you know? Slavoj Žižek is a public figure, of course he's not gonna go dark on people, you know, because he got a fucking career and stuff like that. You cannot just forget about it and like
Say
talk
everything.
like exactly.
Yeah.
And after this, there was this thing, like the ritual they were doing, like they weren't even saying the word. It was like a mom, sister, and you know we're talking about, and it was like a message. Oh, we are still friends because we are trashing each other. Literally, we're trashing each other.
And that's how they made the bond.
Exactly. You know Vesco, right?
Yep.
Exactly. So Vesco is one guy that I work with in this student bar thing that we have, which I appreciate a lot. To have him like around me like a couple of times. A guy is so fucking intelligent. Like in the beginning, he was the first one. Funny enough, this guy was not the Albanian who made the first step. And one
Why
time
didn't
he
you
just,
make the first step?
I don't know. I was cleaning. We were cleaning that day. I was just like on the thing. And the dude just randomly goes off Albanians like horrible shit from the Kosovo war and all the raping and stuff, and like was like, yeah, fucking gypsies, you're right. And it got to the point like I literally knew what he meant. If he said that to a random person, to I don't know, I can say that to my own people, to a snowflake Albanian, you know, they will be like, "Oh my God, you are a racist! How could you say that about people that literally died
But
like 10
you
years
would
ago?"
never say that to someone that you weren't friends with.
But we weren't friends. That's the point.
No, but you were like on the but you were on the brink.
No, not even on the brink. The dude just randomly decided like,
Okay.
I think this guy can handle it, so I'm just gonna just like fucking fish for it, you know?
Okay.
And it worked. And after that, it just got way fucking worse with the jokes. Like, we would trash each other, like, with the most horrible shit, like, for like 2 minutes, and then, like, man, I love you. Like, see you later, let's take one shot now. You know?
Love you, bro.
You know, like that, come on. We're not like, we don't do the bro thing. I don't even use the word bro.
Yeah, you do.
No.
All the time.
No.
I hear you say it all the time.
We're just fucking blackmailing me in front of the people, man. I never use it, bro.
He uses
I
it
maybe
all
use
the time.
bruv.
Bruv?
Yeah.
That's so much worse. Okay, he
No.
says bruv all the time.
Yeah. I use bruv, but not bro.
Bruv.
Bro.
Okay,
You're
bruv.
so cool, bro. Oh my god, bro, you are so funny, bro. Oh. Nice. It's a joke, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, man.
Suck me.
Okay. Okay, people, we're gonna close it here, not because we are out of words, because we literally have no cigarettes left.
And it's fucking roasting.
And here is unbearable.
Gross.
So, please
Bye.
don't cancel me. I love you. Well, I don't love you actually. Like,
You
fuck
don't know
all.
them.
Yeah, fuck all of you. Hang yourselves in the bathroom tonight. Or maybe don't. You will waste a scarf for
A belt.
a belt.
A scarf would
by a
never
UK
work.
standards.
I'm just saying a scarf wouldn't work.
I'm sorry, we are so fucking skinny that we literally need this in the scarf.
Anyway.
Well, that's a good thing. That's not a good thing to say to a male. No, don't say me I'm skinny. I'm
You
literally.
are skinny.
Jesus
Exposed.
fucking Christ.
Nobody knows what you look like on here. They're probably thinking you're this massive guy. Like, sorry.
Well, I'm very fucking skinny, but don't fuck with me. I'm crazy. Ah! I'll kill you.
Okay, bye.
And for fuck's sake, before you go, try Amaro Montenegro once
Yeah,
in
it's
your
actually
fucking
really good.
life. Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't know
All
what
the
it
people
is.
who live in the UK, just buy it a fucking Amaro
never even
Montenegro
heard-
and
I've
enjoy the
never
best
heard of
time
it.
of your fucking life.
I've never even heard of it. It's only 23%, so like...
Yeah, this is the German version. If you can manage it, you get the normal version with 35%. It's not that sweet as this one is. It's really good.
Really
If
good.
you are cheap, you go with a double ice on it. If you're a fucking man, you go straight on it. Like
That's
a double
why-
shot.
That's why he has about 4 cubes of ice in his glass.
Oh Jesus Christ. Now you don't even have the video for me to prove my point that I'm literally... I even take fucking scotch pour.
Oh, sure.
Without
Sure.
ice. Ice.
I'm wise.
I have a lot of wives. No.
Whoa, I said wise, not wives.
I don't even have wives. I want to be lonely forever. Okay, it's getting dark right now, people. I don't want you should not hear me pity myself, so fuck off. Bye.
Bye.
God, that's super podcasty.